So we're going to go through and we're going to transplant this African violet into the ceramic pot. And I've got the Espoma, the organic African violet mix, and you can see that it's very, very light and airy. The African violets cannot have just a regular potting mix. It's just too thick. So this is a very light, airy mix, and that's what we're going to use. So we have to kind of gauge how much soil we need. So when I put this pot in there, it sits way down. It is actually going to be up a lot higher. So I'm just going to take this out of its container, and I'm going to probably put about 1 inch of soil at the bottom. And while I have this out of here, there's a few spent blooms. I'm going to take those off and just get rid of those. I'm going to handle this as little as possible. As far as transplanting, the African violets, they just don't like being handled a lot. They don't like you touching the leaves, and they certainly don't like getting water on the leaves. And we do have a whole video on African violet care, so if you want to know more about African violets, you can be sure to check out that video. So this is going to be, I need just a little bit more soil, and it's starting to come apart, so you just hang on to it. I need to get a little more height. It was still sitting down a little bit too low. So that's going to be good there. So I'm going to get it right in the middle of the pot. And again, when I'm transplanting, this is the time to put that plant where you want it. You know, if it needs to be, you know, right in the middle. Sometimes plants will grow, you know, a little bit this way, or a lot of times it depends where that sunlight is, and they'll grow towards that sunlight. So sometimes they get off kilter a little bit. So when you're transplanting, that's the time to go ahead and situate it and get it back on center. So now I've got some room on the sides. I'm going to go through and fill it up. And I'm not going to pack it down tight because, again, the African violets do not like to be packed in there. So I'm just going to lightly get the potting soil mix in and around. And I'm just going to spin around. And I made a mess here, so I'm just going to use that. Some of that extra soil. And I'm still going to leave myself just a little lip around the soil and the lip of the ceramic pot, because I want an area for that water to be able to go in and sit. I don't want to pack it with soil, because then that water will just shed right off when we're watering it. So I'm just going to use up this last bit. And there, that's pretty good. Again, I'm going to use my fingers to push it where I want it and kind of tuck it in. So that's good right there. Then I'm just going to clean up as I go and just put that all back in. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to transplant the rest of these, but now we have our drainage holes here. Give it a little drink so that it kind of settles in. You're going to check it about once a week for the watering care. Again, we have a whole nother video on African violet care, and you can be sure to check out that video. So be sure to give us a thumbs up on this video, and also check out all our videos. We have a lot of how-to videos on our Facebook. Be sure to follow us and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And you can go to our beatyourneighbor.com website, and you can find this soil there, plus a lot of other products, including our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. So that can all be found at beatyourneighbor.com. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.